I just saw this is bad. This is bad. No, no, no. You gotta be kidding me. How did you get out?
Welcome to 3 Mississippi, guys. Sid here. Well, I just got back from a funeral, and I guess I'm lucky it wasn't my own because Mike told me that Dan, our weather goat, escaped, ate all his collards out of the garden. And I'm about to go in here, do a little perimeter check and see what's up. But we have had quite the problem with all of the animals escaping, mainly my poultry. I've had half the flock, more than half the flock, out in the yard constantly, which I was able to remedy this week.
Cool. That went really well. Yeah, I love that for me.
And I'm going to show you how I did that. Then we're going to figure out how this goat escaped. Let's get to it. I'm doing a perimeter walk right now to kind of see where he could have gotten out. You know, I was real careful when I made them their little play thing here. Watch out, girlfriend. That it was far enough away from any of the sides of the fencing so that they couldn't use it to catapult themselves up. However, I mean, I guess if he leaned far enough, maybe he could have. So I'm going to scoot this back in just a minute in case that was the spot he was getting out.
How did you get out? How did you get out? Come on. Come on, buddy. Come here. Hello. Hello. How did this happen? Huh? Back up. Dude, how did you get out? Huh? How did you get out? And what have you done? Oh, goodness. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You've completely destroyed my garden. Dude, you suck. You couldn't have eaten the cover crop, the ryegrass. You had to eat my collards and my broccoli.
Yeah, he ate that whole thing of collards. That fourth row right here, just stripped it. It's unfortunate. Mike's not happy. I don't blame him. I wouldn't be happy either. He just planted them too, like I think 2 days ago. There's no spots that I'm seeing where, other than maybe him leaning over that fence. I mean, I could see if maybe something spooked him, that he would have like hopped out. I'm kind of looking for, like, you know, I guess hoof prints near the fence line too, to see if like I can tell where he kind of got out. He did come out on the side of the garden anyway. So I was thinking maybe it was more on that side, but I don't see anything over there other than if he somehow got himself up, like kind of accidentally. That one cinder block was knocked over. I mean, I don't see anything over here that really says like, hey, I escaped this way. There's nothing overtly obvious on this fence line. I think I'm gonna move their little play thing further back. I think I'm gonna move it right here. I had it over here because that was kind of during the rainy season. That's sort of like a kind of becomes like a muddy area, and it's kind of their pathway. And so I was trying to make it that so they would have to walk over it a lot, so that it would help with their hooves and also keep them out of the mud. But if he's using that, I mean, I could see if he stood on this top block, like on this edge here, and he really leaned, it would have been a scramble, and probably he scared himself, but like he could have. So I'm gonna drag this back to there right now. Found a nice flat spot right here. We'll do it right here. Hi, sir. What's up, Buck? I know everybody needs to know what I'm doing all the time. I know it. Watch out. I know. Watch out. I mean, they definitely use this thing all the time. That's for sure. Okay. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Now, I don't know if this is actually what he did to get out, because we have some cameras that we were fixing to put up, but we had some bad weather over the weekend, and then Mike had some onions that he wanted to get in the ground. Oh, thank you for the business, Buck. But we just didn't get to it. So hopefully this weekend, hey guys, I didn't put the cinder blocks on yet. Don't be climbing on it. Hopefully this weekend, he and I can do that and get it done while the weather's favorable, because we're supposed to have a camera pointed over here. If we'd already put it up, we would have known exactly how he got out. I've been kvetching for a while that I want cameras on my animals so that I know what's going on. We've had trail cams for the deer, and I've been complaining for just as long that I'm like, hey, can we please get some cameras for the animals, because you know, I need to be able to keep an eye on everybody, and I need to know when there's predators and if somebody's casing the joint. And by that I mean if there's, you know, a fox casing the joint, or a raccoon casing the joint, or a possum, because those of you that have birds specifically, you know that raccoons and possums and foxes are awful too, but raccoons and possums will just get in there and they'll eat your eggs and stuff, but they'll just rip the heads off your chickens. They're just awful. Hi, baby. Are you king of the mountain, Goose? Mr. Coosey, are you king of the mountain? You know, we try to prevent as much of that stuff as we can, as often as we can, but you know, these guys, of course, deter a lot. In fact, I heard way off, probably, if I had to guess, just because I kind of know how the sound carries around here, I would guess it was probably about 3 properties over, past Silver. There was like a pack of wild dogs, strays, you know, that sometimes come through, and they were going crazy in the wee hours this morning. And it was probably about, I had probably about 4:30-ish, and I heard him for a good solid 30 minutes off and on, patrolling. Hey, don't leave my tripod alone. Patrolling, hey, barking, and, you know, kind of keeping things at bay. So he has been doing a very good job of that, and she even chimed in, which, you know, as little as she is, but she's learning. So you're just gonna clean my whole hand, aren't you, Buck? Yeah, you need to go show this romance to the ladies, is what you need to do, sir. If you haven't already. Hopefully you have. I hope he has. He's been showing some of the signs that he has, but again, I don't have cameras out here yet, so I don't know. I'm trying to fix it for you. Can you move, Miss Ma'am? Thank you. Bless him. Anyway, so now it's nowhere near. I mean, it wasn't before, but now it's really not. I guess now we just kind of watch and wait. You know, move their little toy structure out of the mud, out of the, you know, out of the possible fence line, I guess, a little bit more. Lucy, are you biting my butt? Are you biting my butt, sir? Yeah, such a love. He really is. He's a big teddy bear. We got eye boogers again. Every morning I tell him he's a good boy and a handsome boy, and we clean our eye boogers. I do the same thing with Beulah. I tell her how beautiful she is, and I clean her eye boogers. Because every day we have eye boogers, don't we? Yeah. There's no telling the amount of eye boogers that I have on my shirts when I come inside from being out with the animals, because I'm always wiping everybody's eye boogers and snot and and I don't know what on my clothes, but it's fine. Dan, did you enjoy yourself today? Are you proud of yourself? I hope those collars were really good, because Daddy's gonna want to turn you into tacos now. And I'm happy to say that since I fixed the chicken coop the other day, I did have two of my kind of flightier birds that were getting out still because they were flying, just flying over the electric fence. So I caught them and I trimmed one wing on each of them, and they are no longer, they have not gotten out since, and it's been several days. Before we get into all that with fixing up the coop, guys, and all the work I did to keep the birds penned up and in their actual area, we got to thank our sponsor for today's video.
Membrane Solutions U3 gravity water filtration system uses composite filtration technology to reduce over 1,000 harmful pollutants. Combined with an exclusive UV sterilization module, can not only remove impurities such as fluoride, chlorine, rust, sediment, organic matter, heavy metals, improve odor and taste. As the market's first gravity-fed water filtration system that offers UV sterilization module, when using this filtration system with the UV spigot, disinfects and treats 99.99% of viruses, germs, and bacteria, such as E. coli, coliform, and salmonella. You can be rest assured that you're drinking safe and clean water, even in lakes, rivers, ponds, streams. And it's important to note, guys, that the gravity water filtration system requires no electricity to work, whether you are just exploring the great outdoors or ensuring that you have pure water at home. It has a compact design and has a portable nature to make it an ideal travel gravity water filter. While its powerful filtration capabilities provide clean and safe water for your household as a gravity water filter for home. It is perfect for camping, fishing, RVing, off-grid living, and in emergency, disaster preparedness, and recovery scenarios. It's important to note, though, that the UV sterilizing module can only work after being powered on or use 4 batteries with the battery holder that is included with the kit. Enjoy drinking your clean, filtered water with the Membrane Solution gravity-fed water filtration system. Don't forget to check the description below for a link and a discount code so you can get your very own. As you can see behind me, that is the top part of the chicken coop. And right there is where about half a dozen of my flock has been escaping every day after feeding time and before feeding time. During feeding time, they follow me into the run, they go eat, and then they hop up on the roost on the inside, and then they hop out through the top. And all day, they just out free range and doing their thing. So today, I'm going to block that off so that it is not accessible to be jumped through anymore. I'll also have to simultaneously fix that open window right there with something. I've got a piece of wood over there that I might tack up on the inside temporarily just to fix that. There's a piece of wire that I had put up in there, but I didn't have a piece that was big enough at the time, and so I just kind of chunked it in there, and they still have been kind of getting in through the top of that. So I need to do some repairs and fix it so that it is not a problem and they can't get out, because I want to keep them in. So let's get it done.
Okay. Love you, bye-bye.
Love you, bye-bye.
Hey, you're gonna see 2 eggs sitting on the counter.
I saw that, yeah.
Those need to be float tested.
Where were they?
Over here in this pile of junk by the shop.
Okay. Yep, I'm fixing that problem right now.
What are you doing right now?
I'm closing that.
With what?
That. I already measured it this morning.
Mike was just telling me he's leaving. He's actually going to help a friend with some cows that got a parasite out of snail poop that was in their pond, and they were accessing the pond, and it's been killing now 2 cows. And they set the second one off after the first one died. They set the second one off to get tested at MSU, discovered that it was this snail poop parasite. And so anyway, so he's gonna go help with that. They're gonna put some electric fencing around the pond so that they can't access the pond for a while. And that's what they're doing. But I need to solve this problem. I measured this morning, and it's 85 across there, 85 inches across from the center. I don't have to worry about this side right now. It's not a problem right now. They can't access that side once I fill in that window, which we'll do. That'll be step 2. So I'm not worried about filling in this top piece because I'd have to cut more of the siding, and we're not doing that today. We're just doing what we have to solve this problem. Now, hopefully I don't have to mess with the side here. I don't know if you guys can see this side right here. Hopefully they won't figure out how to get out right there. That's always possible. It's like once you plug one hole, they find a new one and squirt out that side. But for now, and you know, until we kind of get some more things finished on this, I basically am just putting a band-aid on this. This is a semi-permanent band-aid because this is what eventually would be up there, but it's not painted, mainly because I didn't have time to paint it the last 2 days and also because it was raining cats and dogs the last 2 days. So not a great time to be painting outside. So I'll have to paint it after it's up, but it's a really small section. So it'll take me more time to get the paint out and the supplies out than to actually paint it once it's up there. It's 15 inches in depth and about 85 inches across. Unfortunately, these pieces that I've got here, I've got 2 pieces. I'm gonna have to cut one of these pieces. This one I think is the one that's 73 inches. Yeah, this one's 74 inches. And then this, they were cut like the same length of the boards. Yeah, that's also 74. So, and I don't have any little scraps of that, unfortunately. Although I might over there. I'll go look. So anyway, so I think what I'm gonna do is just put the main piece up, and I might just leave the gaps on the side and not worry about cutting any pieces today, because eventually this whole thing might come off anyway, because I don't know what his long-term plan was for finishing, how this is going to go. I'm just trying to solve a problem today. So that's the plan. That's what we're doing. We over here just solving world problems. This is going to be one of those sketchy things that I'm going to do by myself that I probably shouldn't do by myself, but I'm gonna do by myself. And I do not like being up on ladders, guys. I do not enjoy it, not even a little bit. You stay there, don't fall. And if you do fall, don't hit me on the head. And don't be coming at me for where I put my tools or where I put my screws. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be mansplained to. I just don't. I'm just doing what I'm doing, kids. We are just doing what we doing. I was gonna try to mark this out. I was gonna try to make it pretty. I'm at the point where I don't care. I just want a problem solved. So that's what we doing. I feel like a peeping Tom looking in a window right now. I'm closing your escape hatch. Don't fall. This is why I don't like to be on ladders, because I almost always fall every time. Also, that's not even right there, which is a problem. So that's fun. Did not realize that until I got up here. Okay. They could still get here. They could still get out from this side. I'm gonna do it all the way over on this side. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Cool. That went really well. Yeah, I love that for me. I enjoyed that. Don't break rule number 1. Break rule number 1. When you're on a ladder, we don't want to die. Really? You don't like being high on ladders, and I have to go even higher because I'm short. I don't like it. Cool. So fun. So fun. Love that for me. Okay, only 437 more to go. Get on ladders and do sketchy stuff when we're home alone, because that is what nature intended. Bonzo, guess what, buddy? You're not gonna like what I'm about to do. already. Watch out. No, watch out. I grabbed the one that wasn't sharpened off the workbench. Good job. That's brilliant. So we're gonna mark it with the color. I'm smart like that. Also, I promise you, you're not gonna like what's about to happen. I promise you. Don't yell at me, I'm wearing safety glasses, all right? Everybody can calm down in the comments. All right, Cat, listen. Buddy, listen, homeboy. Hey, guess what? It's gonna get loud, and you're not gonna like it. You're gonna have to move, sir. Oh. I love you very much, but it's not playtime. Oh, it's gonna get loud. You're not gonna like it, I promise. Nice and straight. Look at that. That's actually my first time using that tool. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'm walking on it. Now, if you notice, I went past my mark here. Because look at this side. When I pick this up, this scrap, it's wonky. It goes like this. So I'm gonna trim a little bit off this side so that it's even. So it'll be nice and flush. Because I have skills, man. I got skills, baby. I got skills. They're multiplying. Oh, wait a minute, that's chills. Never mind. Bobbering. I'm gonna do it like this, Jenny. Jenny. Me and Jenny is like peas and carrots. Exactly 17. Exactly. Look at that. Exactly. I mean, there's a little bit, but that's okay because there's a little overhang there. So it's fine. Look at that. They are not getting out the top of there now. It's not happening. However, the unfinished side, which is going to be the feed room, which is currently just I call it the walk-in closet because it's just like unfinished weirdness. So I'm gonna pull this out because there's no point. It's literally not. Yes, Roderick. Okay. Roderick has a lot to say during breeding season, and he's gonna tell you about it. So, I'm just gonna pull these staples out. There we go. And then, so I think I'm just gonna measure this little area, and I'm just gonna stick, there's a piece of particle board, like OSB, not particle board, OSB that's sitting over there that he put a half wall up, which is cool for like, it deters some of the birds, but the rest of them just like hop up there. They don't even fly. They just hop up. I've got, you know, like those of you that have birds, you know, your Americanas, your Easter eggers, your, some of your flightier birds. And believe it or not, my Jersey Giants have been the ones escaping the most. They've been leading the charge because they hop out through there, what I just sealed up, and then they walk back in through here, hop up here, and back in through here for bedtime. So what happens is, what happened was, do you see all the poop on the side? Do you see? Do you see? Can you guess where my girls that keep escaping have been roosting at night? They got up in the rafters and they roost right there with their butts hanging this way, and they poop all over the door and all over the siding, and every day I hose it off, and it doesn't all come off because it's poop. And yeah, I should have painted the chicken coop brown. And then this is what he's got tacked up out here. So I'm gonna measure this little area right now, and then I'm just gonna finish sealing it off for now, because I don't know when the coop is actually gonna get finished and the doors are gonna get added, because we're back into planting season now. I'm proud of that little project. I mean, they're penned in there now. I'm glad it's done. It's been bothering me for a long time. I know it's been bothering some of you, mainly because I've been complaining about it. It's done now. It needs painted, and that whole half of the coop needs finished. And you know what I kind of honestly want to do is just knock the middle wall out and expand the coop. That's kind of what I want to do. So I don't know. This was supposed to be a brooder and feed room. But for now, I have no chickens at my feet that I'm tripping over when I come out the back door, which is a plus. That's fixed. I've got currently no goats. I've moved their little thing. If that is what they were getting out on, I fixed it. But we'll put those cameras up this weekend, knock on wood, and we'll be able to see if he escapes again, if that was indeed where he was escaping from. Hopefully I have ended the prison breaks. Hopefully I have all the animals contained now, and Mike won't be giving me the side eye about anybody getting into his garden anytime soon, because that is no bueno and not a phone call I want to be getting. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. And as always, safety's off.